finish my shoot, or I'll give you extra hours and let's finish the shoot because I want to do this show anyhow. Now I don't want to miss this show this time. Yeah, so I desperately wanted to be a part of Khatron, and this time this happened. High jump मैंने कभी नहीं किया, बंजी कभी नहीं किया. देख के हमेशा मुझे डर लगता था. वीडियोस जब मैं देखता था फ़ोन पे या कहीं पे, फियर रहता था हमेशा एक करंट का, और मुझे वो देख के मुझे पहले से ही डर लगता था अरे मैं कैसे करूँगा. तो वो बहुत डरावना है. मुझे बहुत डर लगता है करंट से.
Hi and welcome to midday.com. Joining us today is someone who's impressed us a lot on Khatron Ke Khiladi, Mohit Malik.
Hi Natasha. Hi. Thanks for having me over.
Always happy to have you. And so please tell us about your journey. How would you look at it now?
A journey I would remember all my life, because I think what I have gone through in that journey is something I've never experienced in my life. Be it adventure, be it getting homesick so much, or be it fighting my fears, or be it making friends, be it staying away from AB for so long and Aditi for so long. So yeah, it's been a tough journey. At the same time, it's been a very enriching journey to me.
And do you remember your first reaction when you were approached for the show?
This timing was right कि मैं ये show इस वक्त कर सका. Last year, when they approached me, I think Ekbir was getting born and Ekbir was coming. So they were leaving in a week's time. I was like, I want to spend this time with Aditi and Ekbir. So I couldn't do it. And this time everything luckily fell into, place. All my dates were working out. I was shooting for a show called Cyberwar on Woot. So they were shooting like a week more and they had to leave a week, a week before. So I requested them, kindly, finish my shoot, or I'll give you extra hours and let's finish the shoot because I want to do this show anyhow. Now I don't want to miss this show this time. And so yeah, everything fell into place, things happened, budget were locked, everything happened, and luckily I did it. And I have always been a fan of Khatron Ke Khiladi, and I don't know, I resonate with the show a lot. And there are very few reality shows I think which I like. One is Jhalak, which I've already done, and second was Khatron Ke Khiladi. And so I desperately wanted to be a part of Khatron, and this time this happened. And I'm glad I did. I'm so glad. I'm so happy I did that. Because as an experience, I'm telling you that it gave me a lot of self-belief. It gave me a lot of self-belief. I think for my personal growth, it really helped me, because I've never stayed alone so much, for so many days, away from my family, and I was staying alone. I was fighting my fears and being lonely. It's such a. I mean, आप ग्रो तभी करते हो जब आप पेनफुल सिचुएशन में होते हो. तो आई थिंक आई रियली इट वाज अ ग्रोइंग पीरियड फॉर मी.
And like you said, you have made new friends. So anybody who's, like your bonding has been really strong with, even after the show.
See, I knew Shriti very well. Shriti के साथ और bonding अच्छी हो गई, and I got to know her more. So Shriti is a great friend, and I think she's a friend for life, I would say that. And Kanika, I met her there for the first time. I liked her energy, I liked her vibe, and we connected. And a lot of people, Tushar, Nishant, को मैं पहले से जानता था, Rajiv, Faizu, all these people, everybody was wonderful. Rubina and everyone. So Shivangi को मैं पहले से जानता था, Shivangi, Erika, Chetna, everyone, everyone. I connected with all of them. बहुत मज़ा आया मुझे actually.
And any major fears that you were successfully overcame, you feel?
Yeah, I had I don't know whether it's fear or what. I never tried being on a height or height के मैंने कभी stunts कभी कुछ किया नहीं था. I always felt कि मैं यदि मैं कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं कर पाऊँगा, whether I will do it, I'll do it or not. तो वो हाई जंप मैंने कभी नहीं किया, बंजी कभी नहीं किया. देख के हमेशा मुझे डर लगता था वीडियोस जब मैं देखता था फ़ोन पे या कहीं पे. तो स्काई जंपिंग नहीं किया था, एंड अदिति मुझे करने नहीं देती थी, ये भी एक चीज़ है. तो this was a great time and a great opportunity to actually face it. And trust me, after like one stunt or probably two stunts, I was in love with the height.
Okay.
I was in love with heights, and it just gave me so much of rush being there on that spot in that moment when fear is there, but that fear is letting you, it's वो fear आपको कुछ दे रहा है, and it's giving you something, which is a rush, which is a brilliant, beautiful rush in your body.
Yeah.
And so I think I was addicted to that rush. So I used to wait कि मुझे please हाइट का स्टंट आ जाए, हाइट का स्टंट आ जाए। तो यार आई वाज एसिंग इट ऑल यार, बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा था मुझे हाइट के स्टंट्स में। एक तो ये फियर था मुझे हाइट का, जो मुझे लग रहा था फियर था, लेकिन वो इट वाज नॉट देयर एंड आई डिड इट। अंडर वाटर का ऑब्वियसली फियर था, क्योंकि ये चीज़ें आपने नॉर्मल लाइफ में नहीं करते हो ना। और अंडर वाटर जाओ और इतना रुकना है, सांस रोकनी है, नीचे जाना है, यू नो, देन दिस वाटर इज मर्की, यू कांट सी एनीथिंग एंड यू नो इट्स स्कैरी एंड द होल माहौल इज़ वेरी स्कैरी एंड यू नो, एंड उसी स्कैरी माहौल में आप कैसे सेंटर्ड रह के अपना स्टंट करते हो और विदाउट पैनिकिंग, दैट्स द गेम, यू नो, दैट इज़ व्हाट खतरो इज़ ऑल अबाउट एंड दैट्स लाइफ आई वुड से। यू नो, कैसे आप अपने आप के साथ रह के सेंटर्ड रह के अपनी लाइफ में, यू नो, बिकॉज देयर विल बी थिंग्स, देयर विल बी सिचुएशंस व्हिच आर ऑलवेज नॉट इन योर फेवर, you know, and situations will change around you all your life. It's just you have to maintain your center and you have to keep going. So I think that's what Khatro teaches you. I think then one is underwater. Then मुझे एक fear तो नहीं है, but मुझे एक fear रहता था हमेशा एक करंट का, और मुझे वो देख के मुझे पहले से ही डर लगता था, अरे मैं कैसे करूँगा, तो वो बहुत डरावना है। मुझे बहुत डर लगता है करंट से। तो and another thing I want to add in the journey, you know, it's really beautiful that, you know, how they, you know, how you live here. You know, you live here as a celebrity, as a boy. You have a boy, you have a makeup staff, you have a staff, you have an entourage working with you. And वहाँ पे जाके ना कुछ नहीं होता है, वहाँ you're alone. वहाँ you're just alone. You're doing all your things on your own, and that is a great thing for any actor to do, to realize that, you know, that this is the reality. Okay, so you have to be in touch with the reality always. You should never forget that. And you know, they put you on the ground immediately, and you know, you're there. Halaki they treat you like anything, they treat you like amazingly, but for you personally, you're doing all your stuff you know, on your own. You're doing your stunt, you go into the room, you're alone, you're lonely, you call up your family, you know, it's just like getting back to your, you know, where you started from. And also, you know, from a discomfort to comfort, like, you know, you go into the hotel room, you're very comfortable, and next morning 6-7 o'clock you're in the water, cold water. So you know, so from comfort to discomfort, that is the game. You know, how you manage from a comfort, आप comfortable bed पे सो रहे हो अपने room में, सुबह 6 बजे आप ठंडे पानी में हो, या आसपास जानवर हैं, आसपास सांप हैं, या यू नो, इट्स जस्ट लाइक फ्रॉम कंफर्ट टू डिस्कम्फर्ट एंड हाउ यू स्विच। कई लोग तो दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम विच एवरीवन फेसेस। अगर आप जंगल में ही रह रहे हो तो बात अलग है, आप फेस करे जा रहे हो। द प्रॉब्लम इज, जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है वो ये है कि आप रात को जाते हो होटल में, वहाँ जाके आप बड़े कंफर्टेबल हो जाते हो, सुबह जाके फिर डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है। So that is the whole conflict.
And how is Rohit Shetty as a mentor? Because we have seen him on screen, but off screen, what are your interactions?
Yeah, I've interacted with him a lot, and I think there's a lot to learn from him. You know, being at that stage in his career, being at that stature, where he's one of the best directors in the industry right now, and the way he is, you know, he's always right there on set, on time, and he treats work as work. There's a lot to learn from him. You know, just watching him, great sense of humor, great host, connecting with everyone, and giving his 100% in his work, and not running away from it. You know, and that's what his work ethics says a lot about him. And wherever he is today, I think because of his work ethics, he has worked hard, and that's why I respect him, and I respect him. मुझे नहीं पता था कि यू नो वो इतने, मतलब ही इज़ राइट देयर ऑन टाइम, एंड ही, यू नो, ही इज़ ब्रिलियंट. Trust me, there's a lot to learn from him. Matlab, he's grounded at the same time. He's so humble at the same time, and he talks to you. He peps you up. I mean, there were so many situations, and you know, when मुझे लगता था कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊँगा, और मुझे डर लग रहा होता था. He used to just come and give one piece of advice कि मोहित, you can do this. ऐसे मत करना बस. And पता नहीं कुछ है, उनकी आवाज़ में कुछ है, कुछ तो एनर्जी है. The moment he says ना, आप कर लेते हो. कुछ तो पता नहीं, मेरे साथ तो ये था कि वो जब भी बोल रहे होते थे ना, पीछे आप स्टंट कर रहे हो कि मोहित करना है, पूरा होगा, एंड मैं कर लेता था. पता नहीं वो कैसे हो रहा था. उनकी आवाज़ में कुछ है, कुछ तो जादू है, कुछ. ही इज़ गिफ्टेड, एंड ही इज़ मेड फॉर खतरों के खिलाड़ी. Nobody can replace him.
True, that's true. And have you been reading the fan reactions, especially after the stunts, after the episode airs?
I read very less यार. First few comments I read. I don't have much time to read. But yeah, मैं post कर देता हूँ, वही बड़ी बात है. तो वो comment थोड़े बहुत 4-5 starting के पढ़ के मैं reply कर देता हूँ कभी-कभी.
And 2 reality shows are coming back, Jhalak Dikhla Ja and Big Boss as well. So will you be catching up on those also?
I like Jhalak as a show.
Huh.
I like Big Boss also, but I'm not so. I've never seen Big Boss so much.
Okay.
To be frank, and but I like Jhalak. I probably catch up Jhalak. Yeah, I'll see Jhalak, and there are lots of friends also in Jhalak.
So then we don't really see you doing Big Boss anytime soon.
Me doing Big Boss? I don't know. Never say never. But not. I don't know. अभी मैं बोल नहीं सकता हूँ कि मैं नहीं करूँगा कभी और पता नहीं. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, but maybe maybe I'm not ready to do it as a person. Maybe someday I'll be ready to do it as a person.
Yeah. All right. It was lovely having you. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Thanks for having me over.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.